Hi guys, this is my review of the FangShi 55mm 2x2. Previously, wow! It sure does turn really nice. I'm just not used to the size yet because I've never had a 55mm 2x2 at all. The turning is definitely a bit better than the FangShi 2x2 50mm. This one feels more sturdy. It does not feel as flimsy and as just unstable as the 50mm. This one definitely does move really nice. So as my first impressions change on this cube? Yes, it has. So let's start off with the sizing first and I'll explain more later on. So here's a 50mm FangShi 2x2 and this is the 55mm FangShi 2x2. 50mm 2x2s are slightly too small in my opinion and 55 is slightly too big. So I would like to see a 53mm from some other companies or the FangShi company if they do want to produce another 2x2. Because I find that with a 55mm 2x2 it's kind of awkward to do algorithms and sols and it's just kind of awkward basically. So that's my opinion on it. So now to the performance and feeling. The feel of this cube is like a soft, smooth, quick feeling, kind of it's like a fast turning puzzle. It's like a smooth, but not like a real YJ Qilong smooth, it's like a bubbly kind of smooth to it. And it's quite quick as well. And as for corner cutting goes, it does pretty well, I would say. I have this tension on pretty tight, so it may not seem like it's tight, but corner cutting does take a bit of force to do. And as for pops, I haven't had any pops on this cube. And now to the other part of the review, the downside of this cube. So this cube really does feel like the Type-C WIT 2 version 2. You guys know how that was. That was a horrible cube, was not even better than version 1. And this is kind of like that. It has that similar feel, like a real loose, light feel, and I'm just not a big fan of it. So let me do some aggressive or some over the top, over exaggerating turns. You guys can see what I mean. It's like really flimsy, it's just kind of like this 50mm. And you guys know how I feel about this cube as well. So taking a look, if I do these turns, I just open it up and do some really rough turns. You guys can see how flimsy that is. It's just, look at that. Compared to my other 2x2s, they're all sturdy, really firm, and it just doesn't do this. And I just don't like cubes that do this. It really annoys me because lockups is the main problem for this. You can see here. It's just really, I don't know, really flimsy feeling, and it just doesn't feel right when solving. So that's my take on this cube. This is why it's like a downside. I was expecting more of this cube. Now I'm kind of disappointed. After doing like 300-400 solves on this, breaking it and everything, this is what it has turned out to be, and I'm not a big fan of this. So basically, what I think FangShi should take out of this video is basically improve the inner mechanism. The corner stalks, I'll show you guys the mechanism later on. The corner stalks are really thick and fat, but the internals are too small for it. So it's just like the Diane FangShi. You guys know that 50mm core with a 57mm corner design, edge design, all that just don't work well together. And this is the case for it, and I'm just, kind of disappointed. I think it takes the 50mm mechanism inside and it's just basically like a Diane FangShi mechanism, if you guys know what I mean. So that's my take on this cube. I'm kind of disappointed, not a big fan, and now to the mechanism. So here is a cube with the top layer taken apart. You can see that it's pretty similar to the 50mm looking. There's a top view of it. And the corner piece you can see right now, it just doesn't work well. You can see the corner base is so small, but the surroundings are so thick and fat. It just does not work well with the mechanism it has, with the edge piece you guys see here, right here, being so small. And yeah, it's just like the Diane FangShi, as I said, does not work well. And here are the corners together in fours, and the screws, springs, washers, and centerpiece. Pretty standard. So would I recommend getting this cube? No, not really. If you have a pretty decent 2x2, just stick to that one, because it's only slightly better than a FangShi 2x2. If you kind of like this one, maybe get it if you want. But if you don't want to try it out, please do click on the link in the description box below to see where you can purchase this cube. And yeah guys, that's my take on it. I'm kind of disappointed overall. But if they do improve this cube, change the inner mechanism, structure it more, make it more sturdier, I may probably try it if they do come out with it. And yeah guys, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you have this cube, tell me how you guys like it. Is yours the same as mine with that flimsy feeling and all that? So that's it guys, thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.